Hey everybody, this is Missilechicken with a review of TimeSplitters Future Perfect. The version I'm playing in this video is the original Xbox version, but the PS2 version is pretty much identical. Just to give you a little history on this game. Some of the people that made GoldenEye and Perfect Dark broke off of Rare and created a development team called Free Radical Design. And so they went on to make the TimeSplitters series. And you can really tell by playing it, it really feels like GoldenEye, and even like the health bar is a lot like GoldenEye. So you play as a guy named Cortez through the campaign, and you're going through, there are these creatures called the TimeSplitters. They're like these aliens, and they've gotten these time crystals which allow them to travel through time and change things and mess with things. So your job is just to go through them and stop them. So you're going through these different time periods and stuff, and each stage has like its own unique weapon set. So if you're drop back in the 20s or whatever, you got like your submachine guns, like your Thompson submachine gun, stuff like that. And when you're in the future, you have like an automatic laser rifle or whatever. Tons of different weapons. And the campaign, I mean, it's probably 10-12 stages. Not only do you get a gun, but you'll see right here you get this almost like a Half-Life style gravity weapon. You can interact with things, you can like pull switches and pick up things in the environment and throw them like barrels and stuff, and you'll see a little bit of that here. But the campaign was really cool in this game, but there are tons of other features. I mean, yeah, you've got your standard multiplayer for a first-person shooter, but you've also got a thing called the League. So you go in and choose a league, and it's like playing a multiplayer game, but you're set up against bots, and you have to get medals by killing so many people, or winning the match and having so many kills, or winning the match and have so many flag captures, or just whatever the case may be. And when you get those medals, you unlock multiplayer characters, and some of the multiplayer characters are also unlocked in the campaign as well. And there's also challenge modes, which you're set in the multiplayer stages, but there are specific challenges, like breaking so many glass jars in a certain time period. And there's even a challenge on this version where you're racing radio-controlled cats that have like wheels on their feet. So, I mean, the variety of gameplay in this game is just amazing, especially for a game. It's not really old. I mean, like 2004, I believe, is when it came out. Maybe not even that long ago. And but I mean, for an original Xbox and PS2 game, it's got a lot of depth. I mean, even more than a lot of games have these days. I mean, you got your challenges, your multiplayer, and all that. You can actually even create stages on this game. It's not something as in depth as like Far Cry, where you get to like make everything and pull up the land and all this. But you've got blocks, like preset blocks, that you can rotate and set down. But then when you do that, you can also like change the lighting. You can have the light turned on, you can have it turned off, you could have it pulsing or flashing, you can have it pulsing different colors, all kinds of things. Place weapons where you want them, place vehicles, and you'll see some of that coming up here too. In this mission, your partner's name is Harry Tipper. You've gone back to the 70s, and he's like the stereotypical bell-bottom mustache 70s cop, and he's going up against your basic James Bond type villains. So you'll see this vehicle going around here, and which you can actually run over people and stuff too, which is cool. And so but yeah, it's just like it sets you in different time periods and things. You're about to see coming up one of the challenges, which you're shooting the heads off of monkey zombies. Which sounds crazy. I mean, this game is far from serious, but it's also really fun though. I mean, you'll select your character normally. This challenge gives you one, but they all have this weird little animation that they go through and a saying. So, I mean, this guy's just like throwing a fit on the floor or whatever. But I mean, there's all kinds of characters. You'll see these monkey zombies and stuff. You can unlock those. You can unlock, just in the monkey set, there's like ninjas. There's one that looks like RoboCop. There's just different ones. But you can play as anything in this game, from like your standard soldiers to like a guy dressed up like a dinosaur, robots, cyborgs, an octopus, just all kinds of different things. There's like a snowman. So, I mean, it's a really, really deep game, and you can find it at your local game store or flea market for like $5-6. It's really worth the time if this is a game that you may have skipped over, especially if you are a fan of GoldenEye or Perfect Dark, because I mean the feeling really comes through. I mean, and here you can see just like another time period which is like the future. This is actually the first stage, so you can just see the variety of weapons and things. Second stage was like World War II era, and the machine gun in that stage you find, and he's like, well, there's something wrong with this gun. It's brought from a different time period. So, I mean, sometimes it's worked into the story like that, but basically the time periods are specific and accurate to the guns that were in that time period. So, anyway, this is the map editor. There's tons of different little pieces you can choose from. Rotate them, move them up or down a level. Staircases, bridges, just big empty rooms, a corner. It's all indoor maps, but you can make pretty much any indoor type map that you want to make. And you can see me here just like playing with the lighting and stuff. At the end of it, it's like red and blue and red and green pulsing lights, and there's like a Jeep in there, there's a turret gun. It's pretty much just however you want to build your map. The only thing that it is limited to indoors, but still, I mean, for an original Xbox game to have that much customization and to be as deep as it is, I mean, it's a really great game. And anyway, so yeah, I mean, you can see different little power-ups there: health, armor, the little speed top, and extra power boosts and things. You can have like your capture the flag points, and it's just whatever you want to put in your map. So I mean, it's pretty deep, but anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.